I'm excited. Finally, I set out to play with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It's been a long time, and we will go with Mass Effect 1. I started one playthrough, I don't know, a few months ago. It's been a bit. And we're gonna do a new run, of course. When we're going for it, then we're going for it. So we're gonna make it fresh and... Hi. Today you've got me at hand here. Since this is always a wonderful experience, now the game is hopefully loading and hopefully is getting captured by OBS. I'm gonna reduce the audio volume just a little bit. Come on, come on. I saw movement, I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. But it doesn't get for fuck's... What? I'm not cursing. Doesn't work. This doesn't work. Jesus. So, I'm as well prepared as I ever am. It is full screen. Let's make this borderless. That should help us out here. Yes, keep these settings. So with having it made windowless, I can or should be able to capture it this way? Yes! Haha! Oh god. I think I'm gonna put myself up here so that I'm not too much in the way. It is also quite loud. I'm gonna reduce the audio a little. That sounds about good. Sounds about good on my ears right now. So, we're gonna start a new career today.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Connection.
Remaster of the good old game.
Secure connection.
2007. I love it. Yes. This brings me to an issue already that I've been racking my brain about for the past 2 or 3 days or so. I've been planning this for a few days now, so problem is, gonna make a new ID anyway. But custom male or custom female? This is the question now. And I'm gonna explain why this question is a little bit problematic for me. The voice acting of both is great. I do enjoy the Tali romance in the later series. Spoiler if you didn't know. I like the romance options for the male, and it is what I personally did in most of my playthroughs. On the other hand, Jennifer Hale is just killing it. Voice performance is absolutely over the top. And I think what's the player base's opinion on this? I'm curious. Male or female Shepard? Let us see. Well, male is male, yeah. Male is more or less canon. Which one is more popular? Male Shepard seems to be significantly more popular. Why? Oh no, wrong statistic. Shepard's male Shepard may be considered the default. Yeah, well, that much is obvious. This is already troublesome, but I enjoy the performance of Jennifer Hale a little bit more, I think. So I'm gonna play female Shepard. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Let's see how this goes. So, custom
Please log
female.
in to access your profile. Please log in to access your profile.
Yeah, come on, I'm gonna go with that.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm
I always loved this
service
idea.
history.
Okay, both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlist at the age of 18. Alternatively, you were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindor, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. Or, you were an orphan, raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting in the Alliance military when you turned 18. Doesn't really do much, but I remember one specific interaction, I believe, from Mass Effect 3, which makes me take this spacer background.
Confirm psychological profile.
Yeah, playstyle is also something that I thought about. Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped with an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy, despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I think I'm gonna go with... Soul Survivor.
Military specialization.
Character creation is always such a bother. Military specialization in this case is what class I'm gonna pick. And actually, since I have no idea, because there are ups and downs to many, and since I intend to play on the highest difficulty I have available, everything has its ups and downs. I'm not good at deciding this. So I'll be making a choice with Lady Luck. 1 to 6, Soldier to Vanguard. what I roll goes. As a little rundown though, for everyone who doesn't know, and is even bothering to check in on the video. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of the firefight. Have improved health, can specialize in the use of any weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train the use of heavy armor. So basically your front line, your pure military force. Heavy armor, heavy weaponry, whatever your heart's desire. That's a soldier. The engineers are tech specialists. Using the holographic Omni tool, they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Adepts are biotic specialists. Biotic, imagine the Force from Star Wars. Roughly, at least. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically they can use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotic than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. Vanguards. Vanguard are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. So we have basically one full-on assault class, two hybrid classes between ability and weapon, two full-on specialized classes in either field, and also one hybrid class that can do a little bit of both, with no combat capabilities though. So this is what we're facing. Personally, as I said, I can't have any preferences at this point. In the coming games, I would say yes, pretty much, but in this one, I don't know. You can change the class throughout the games, technically speaking, but I will try to stick with whatever we're getting here through all three games. Alright, here goes nothing. Six-sided die. Oh god. Okay. Looks like we're gonna play engineer. Oh dear.
Confirm facial identification.
I'm actually gonna stick with the default appearance, because I do think it is quite nice and it fits the character better than anything I could build. Wonderful.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Okay. I don't think I've ever played a technician here. Yeah, combat difficulty, insanity. I decided on that already. I wanna recreate my Halo run here by playing on the highest difficulty. That might be crazy. No auto level up, level scaling legendary mode. Classic mode, level 1 to 3 will be used instead of 1 to 30 level points. XP and tower points progress remain the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Yeah, legendary mode is fine by me. Defensive power users for the squad, I'm gonna stick for them with defensive, since I'll prefer to do the offensive stuff myself, I think. Good. And with this I will leave you into the cutscene, because I'll get a refill on my glass before we get going.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Then, wonderful. Let us start the game. Very much looking forward to this.
And they don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach you.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm.
I love Joker. He's a wonderful character.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
I wonder why. For the moment there I had the feeling that the sound was a little bit off, but seems like I've been mistaken. It's been so long.
We're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, President. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Ah,
Congratulations,
spacebar.
Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. We're heading down to see the captain.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Presley.
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You
Probably.
don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
No,
Let's do a little bit of exposition.
Runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. By the way, there is, of course, there's incredibly much lore in this game.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council
I don't even
to
have to
fulfill
read.
the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
Could be worse.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
I'm also only gonna cover the primary codex entries.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, There was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Which is great. Oh, okay, I have no secondaries yet anyway.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Very skeptical look there.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Ah, yes.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
It's okay, Jenkins.
Waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, Nihilus. It's been a while.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect
That armor looks fine in the Legendary Edition.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is
Yes,
far
please.
more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in this?
I'm gonna say thank you, I like
Not all
Nihilus.
Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Yeah, but this is problematic.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
The Terminus systems are basically a little bit of an outlandish region. Not free from any law and enforcement and anything, but Citadel space is tightly under the control, but the Terminus systems are more akin to a little bit of a wild space, I think would be the correct description.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of society. And without their mass relay...
Freelancer with a Normandy, now that would be something.
We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
But I don't think it's gonna be working that way. Unless I find the Normandy mod.
We got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Everything is possible.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
He did. They all did.
Everything cuts out after that.
Poor
No
sod.
comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
And Nihilus out with his shotgun. Alright. So, yes, right. Mass Effect 1, access to all 4 weapons, though proficient only with 1. On the down left is... by the way, a very good decision now that I look at the interface again to put myself in the top right corner. So I block nothing off. I have grenades. I have first aid. I can sabotage and overload. Gonna put those here already. Caden has throw and sabotage. Jenkins has nothing. We're using our proficient weapons already. Okay. Sprinting here was with spacebar. It's gonna be a bit weird. We have a lot more codex entries, but we're gonna go on them later. Wait. Here, equipment. God. I do not remember any of this anymore. Wasn't there an option to remove the helmet? Or is that not... is that a thing you can do in the first mission? Might be. It's gonna play for the moment. Well, Jenkins, it's been a pleasure knowing you, I suppose.
Rip right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye,
Big F for good old Jenkins. He tried. He tried hard to be a good soldier and to be to impress his comrades and Nihilus. Sadly, he didn't make it.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Pew. No active shields yet, it seems. Time to interfere.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Somewhat.
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
I don't like Ashley. I want to be a dick, but I won't.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony.
What?
Patrol.
Caden, you're holding your hands like you've got a weapon, but you have none.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Give me stuff. Give me more stuff. Right away, a new piece of armor. And it is better in any case than what I have. Doesn't look as stylish, but, well, beggars can't be choosers also. I'm gonna go with that for the moment, since we have no better options anyway. What an imbecile. Move it, Williams. You're shit anyway. Do something useful for once. Level up, wonderful.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Well, William, so you weren't really far away from that thing.
It's just on the
Troublesome.
top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Very troublesome.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Good. Let's give Ashley... Well, both sucks. Lancer has better accuracy. Honestly, she needs the accuracy. And time to level up. Ah, here it was, toggle helmet. Wonderful. Found it by accident, but I found it. So decryption and electronics. Unlocked damping. What was damping? Increase the explosion radius of your tech proximity mines. Shuts down enemy tech and biotic abilities. I'll take that. I'll also take first aid. And I'll also take a point in charm. Kaden! You do useful stuff. Nah, you look better with your helmet on. Williams. I don't like you. You're a bitch. But I'll probably need you for the moment. Keep the helmet on. That is, of course, only personal preference. It has absolutely no impact on the gameplay.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush.
Yeah.
Keep your guard up.
They exist. I almost forgot.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Damn, they're looking good. Relatively speaking, of course. Die. Oh. Guys, could you kill the enemy instead of, you know, letting it come close? I would appreciate it a lot.
That door, it's closed.
Yeah. Let me pick stuff up, Williams, and then we can talk. I wanna... Don't need the accuracy rating, I'll take the damage. Take them not so long. Perfect. I have red pistol. The override game. Gotta love minigames.
Thank the maker.
Or not.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Sure.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
We got a nut job there.
Fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him. The Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here, before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack.
He's totally lost it.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Then tell me more about the beacon.
Anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime.
Could be.
Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have
Everything.
the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
It's a damn nut job.
Is to see the future, to see the destruction rushing towards us, to understand there is no escape, no hope. No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yeah.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
I can.
It was only a matter of time till we did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Well, that got me a lot of renegade points, but somewhat worth it. I like whacking people sometimes. Oh. Yes, and now something happens. Remember. Hey, Nihilus. You I like.
Saren.
You I don't.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah. And it happened exactly what you think would happen. But we see nothing of that. Oh, wonderful. I have no points in this weapon, by the way. But I do remember there was, in the original, there was a weapon sway. Did they remove that? Or is that an option that is not per default toggled on anymore? I mean, I wasn't a fan of the weapon sway, but it existed, and I think it had its merit to a degree. Probably behind there somewhere. Oh well. Oh. Can I shoot? I did something. I can't move. That is... That is troublesome.
I'm a little busy here.
Wow.
It used to be beautiful here.
Eden Prime will
Great. Ran right into a bug. Or got stuck or whatever, and now now we're here again. Okay, gonna skip the next dialogue, and I'm not gonna whack the scientist in the head. Damn shame.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I want to skip this, please.
Oh God, we're still alive.
I can't.
Get through to them.
They did hurt a little bit more than the others, but we're good. Now, time to gain some stuff here. And of course, since the loot is somewhat randomized, yeah.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Patience is a virtue.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Wait, couldn't I?
I'm the... Like, when the attack came...
Ah, okay.
The age of humanity.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes? Is there something you need?
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you.
Luck won't save you. Jeez. Sounds so done. With everything. Okay. Also no way to skip this cutscene.
Saren. Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help.
Why do I hear still footsteps?
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here.
Like, more than I should.
Bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
And we can't even see that son of a bitch.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Shit, look at the size of it.
Hello. Just for the hell of it. That should have fit good. Oh god. I have no proficiency with this, but doesn't really do me any favors. No, no, the pistol is way better suited for me.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Damn it.
This should help. Let's move out.
Didn't put enough points. Stinger 2. I'll take that. Damn, I'll take that. That's way better. Oh, I gotta level up. I didn't level... I didn't repeat the level up. Yeah, well... that happened. Well, shit. You're not one to do that though, Alenka. It's gonna be my job. I'm gonna have a real quick look in here though. Heavy armor for a human that no one can use yet. Great. I mean, I'll take it, but great.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Yep. Could be me.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
That's relatable.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from them.
Yeah. There is a. I want stuff first before combat. Why do I? Ooh. That pistol's packing a nice punch. Wow. Most useful Geth shield in the history of Geth shields. There you are, buddy. Show me your head. Show me your flashlight. Perfect. No crates for me. Also no crates for me. The sabotage was a very good choice. Jeez, guys. Thank God I don't have to reload in this game. Just spray and pray. Well, until your weapon overheats. If that happens, just pray and, yeah,
Set
maybe
the
you'll
charges.
survive.
Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
We already know you're here, Saren. And we're gonna take you down. Ugly mofo.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down!
Beep beep. Why did I get Medigel for that? Oh, whatever, I guess. I'm gonna... Okay, it's all fine. Just had to check something real quick. Did they change the locations of the bomb? And did they remove one? I'm almost sure there used to be 5. Huh. First meeting with a guest sniper. Drop there, but I don't think I can. On the other hand, with one glitch already. Oh wait, or did I? No, okay, I didn't. I was thinking there for a second if I maybe by accident activated the photo mode instead of when I thought I was stuck. But with the new intel again, no, that hasn't happened. Alenko. Oh god, no, I didn't want that. That'll do. Also not what I want. There we go. Back to my trusty pistol. So I'm not gonna go near that beacon yet. I wanna see because I do remember there was stuff around, yes. Thought so. Recoil dampener. So I found the duelist armor, which is absolute shit. Well, it's somewhat... I mean, it doesn't look bad, but honestly, the Scorpion is just way better. And I found an armor upgrade, the first aid interface. Gives me health regen, hell yeah, let's go. Ashley! Yeah, come on, take the Avenger. Alenko! I've got nothing better for you yet. Do we? No. And with this, my health is regenerating. Wonderful. And there is a wall safe or whatever. Storage locker. Also to decrypt. Phase runs and improved sighting. Not bad overall. Is there something up there? This platform just exists. Looks like it just exists. Okay. Oh yes, melee.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have
You say that now.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Don't touch him. I hate you, Williams.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Good dodge.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Well, like shit, pretty much.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Yeah, well,
Just before I lost
bad dream.
some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Understood, sir.
He's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
So, yes, sir.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
If they believe our nightmare.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
I would prefer Jenkins over you.
When your number comes up, it's over. His did.
Do you really believe that, Commander? After what happened to you on Akuz? Are you saying you only survived because of random chance?
Akuz was a bloodbath. Even now I don't know how I survived. I guess it just wasn't my time.
With respect, sir, I think you had somebody watching over you.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, go to hell. Yes, I really don't like her. And I'm absolutely non-apologetic about it. I just don't like her. What was here? Ah! Was this Captain's quarter?
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the...
Oh, Lord. That's tough on me. But we're gonna wait on that one. To Joker. We're supposed to visit Joker. Hello, my favorite pilot.
Bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I'm getting shivers again.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
In general, Mass Effect 1 isn't the most beloved piece of gameplay out there. It has a lot to do with how the game works, how the game plays itself, and of course it had to do with overhauled graphics back then.
This is an outrage. The council would
My biggest problem with this game is the not quite the gameplay, but there are a few tiny things that are just a bit janky after the first game.
Rogue Spectre, I demand action.
You don't get to make demands of a council, Ambassador.
I hate
Citadel
Udina.
Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Udina, I hate you. What I love though is the world building here. That is wonderful.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
I
Shepard,
hate you,
you
Udina.
and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yes. Big yes. Let's just hack into this random ass computer. Energy readings during plateau from the Argo cluster. Particularly concerned about the Hydra system. Ah, yes, the several missions that are available. Let's take a quick look into our journal. We've seen those.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Which is probably fair enough.
The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna go... maybe I'll put the codex entry somewhere else. I'm not gonna go over every codex entry now, since I want to play this game and not listen to lore all day long.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. This is serious. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Yep.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our
Understandable.
society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Dan. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I don't like you, but I'm gonna talk with you anyway.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Kornak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
I wonder why.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government...
Mind you, they are trading tribe members.
Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClan, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador. Using correct.
Just ignore him, he's an idiot.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Dan.
The sigh.
Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
I don't like Volus. I'm reasonably sure I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. I don't like Volus.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
What's your name?
My name is Cytheria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassy.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
What the hell did it? What? What was this Asari doing there? Wonderful. Yeah, I can use the rapid transit for the moment before I get into a bit of other stuff. I can start off with this. You have arrived at the Citadel Tower. Thank you.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Yeah, no.
You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Well, I wouldn't mind. The Council are dicks, but let's continue anyway.
Don't be ridiculous. Nabolas won't be joining the Council for years.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
What? Didn't even wait for everyone.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes...
It's a little bit unsettling how the eyes are formed out in this hologram.
The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
I wonder how often something like that could be happening here in Citadel space, honestly.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at
Not
risk.
quite correct,
Every world
Anderson,
we control
but
is in danger.
close
Even
enough.
Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Well, since I don't really want to see Udina any more than I have to... no. Huh.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scan.
So there is one Keeper scan out of many.
To speak with one of the Council's assistants.
Commander.
Okay. Nothing I can talk with him yet. I don't want to go to the rapid transit. I want to go on and explore around a little bit. There is much to discover, and I like the Citadel design, and I find it a shame a little bit that they cut down on it in the following games. Mostly in 2 and 3 there's a little bit more to see again, but Mass Effect 2 cut a lot out of the Citadel.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word for ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate
It is nice that I could skip the elevator ride, though.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I don't. Shut up. Shit. How did I holster my weapons again? Calibrations. Holster weapons. H. No, almost. I was close. Where am I going now? Toggle walk. T. Ah.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Stubborn jelly. Well, I don't have a level up and I don't have enough points that I could use probably to yeah, I don't think 2 points is enough to make a good case to the Hanar. So I'm just not gonna bother for now. Ah, Balavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Thankfully he isn't arrogant at all or something
The
like that.
cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more.
I want to get into detail
Even if it's
here.
true motive,
Still sounds shady to me.
then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services. Goodbye, Commander.
Whoa! Level up. Time to put points in more stuff. Alright. Go away from Balafon. Shopkeepers.
Ah, human. This
A
one is
Hanar.
greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Show me your standard goods for the moment. Though I can't buy anything at all, one way or another. I can buy a license, but that's not gonna help me out, I think. How's the Liberator armor? Stat-wise, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Phoenix would be decent, but I can't work with that. I'm gonna sell a bit of stuff. I'm gonna sell a sniper rifle, shotgun, another sniper. I don't need that shit yet. I'm gonna keep that. Don't need that. That is junk. That is junk. That is junk. That is alright. Max accuracy doesn't really matter. But it's also not worth anything. 7% max accuracy. It's also not worth it. I don't like those rounds. Yeah, but it just doesn't help me out at all. Everything that could be interesting is way too expensive.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Show me your armors, just for the heck of it. Yeah, well, I don't have any values to compare.
Commander, it is good to see
Why
you
do you
again.
refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
That is a very good response, by the way.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Who are you?
Oh, I asked that
This-
already.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
That reminds me of something. Excuse me for a second. Wonderful. Excuse the interruption. I had to make a very, very quick call. It was kinda important. And I sadly forgot about it until pretty much just now. But it's all good. It's all good. So,
I think I'll be going.
Return soon.
let us continue with exploring a bit on the Citadel. I do remember one is here later for a quest potentially, and there is a keeper. How wonderful. Let's take this one. Okay, since I can't buy anything for not having money, since it's the start of the game, there's another keeper. Let's earn 30 more credits. I don't wanna go over there. The concert should be here, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, this looks good.
Welcome, I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
What do you do here?
I love it.
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
What is
I
the
love it.
consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Oh wait, I have to... I have to take that point along.
Excellent.
Are you serious?
Nobody's worth that much of a wit.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner. I'd spend all day here if I could.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Isn't this place terrific? This is the most relaxed I've been in days.
Dude, you're standing here in the middle of a public room. Or more or less public.
Please, relax and enjoy yourself.
Wonderful.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
As long as his name wasn't Jenkins.
The consort is a wonderful person. She has quite a gift.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
That is close enough, Commander.
Maybe I can
Proceeds
help.
to walk several steps
I have
forward.
a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Lady, privacy.
Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Wrong button. Right button.
I'd spend all day here.
An hour here is better than a year on leave.
Dude, are you delusional?
If only I could afford to come more often.
An hour here is better than a year on leave. Yeah, he's lost it. Korra's Den, here we come! Wonderful club. I wanna be honest, I would never even dream of visiting a place like Korra's Den. No 10 horses would get me in there. Why won't you die? Oh. Oh, jeez. Unlikely. Favorite character!
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Was civilized enough by Rex, not gonna lie. I wanna have a talk with the bouncer. Hello, bouncer.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
Yeah.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? I gotta say, that soldier gets real good on that body of yours. Just sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin. Have a drink.
I don't think I've ever played Mass Effect 1 as Femshep so far, and holy fucking shit. Jesus Christ. I would have remembered the dialogue, I'm reasonably sure.
Maybe later.
Suit yourself, princess. You know, if more Marines looked like you, I might have joined the Alliance instead of CSEC.
Maybe you can help me.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian C-Sec officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be inspector. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor. And then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so
in this
bad
book.
they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Because he did. Good book.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Yeah, and he's not gonna. He's not gonna get better. Yeah. I'll let you drink in peace, you.
Commander, what do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
No, I don't have... Shit.
Enjoy your drink, General.
For now.
Yeah, off you go.
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
Yes.
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright
Drunk
kid.
bastard.
Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who
Sounds
am I
good.
taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zeltan. He's an Elcor diplomat.
We know the guy already,
He's
luckily.
complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander.
Cheers.
You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
That is an annoying point. Through 3 games with a hell lot of achievements, we stay Commander. We don't go higher, we stay Commander. Kinda sad. Well, Harkton's an ass and Harkton's a drunkard, but it's hardly the point. I also wanna I'm not interested in doing the shopping just yet. Oh gosh, him.
Is that really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime.
I hate that guy.
I'm so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Well, Conrad, you certainly are special.
I don't think you'll like this. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, man. I can't.
But, what were you?
Can't help you.
Can't help you. Damn.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Sure.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you.
Well, yes.
According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else... If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Of course I won't. That should be flight control. That is Zigzag Academy. Wrong button again. Why do I keep pressing? Left mouse button. Oh well. I'm gonna do that in a bit.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut around. Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Good shot, Garrus.
Take him out.
Easy.
Think we're good, Commander?
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Sarah. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
Probably.
The Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the
Garrus,
Council
you're a good
and
man.
a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take
Guess who we're gonna recruit next?
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
The Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk.
Move out.
Garrus, I like you, and I like neither of you, but you come along for the minute. So, CSEC Academy is down here.
It's even bigger than it looks.
Mm-hmm. Why are you named?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I saw the monument at Akuz. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm
Another
sorry,
one.
I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
You look
It's
like an
honor to
Eddie.
meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a CSEC officer?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Thanks, Lang. You're a true Eddie. But hey, every Eddie is better than a Freddy.
So Garrus, any regrets about leaving CSEC?
Fighting a rogue Spectre with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way, I'd say that beats CSEC.
True enough. I'd rather be fighting than trusted to somebody else.
Ah, damn. Wrong side, of course. What the hell are you doing? Ah, there's Rex. Hey there, buddy.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Love that guy.
I know you, human.
I want you to try.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
And with this, I have a wonderful squad at hand already. I love these guys. Alright. Let's give them some skilly points, shall we? Garrus, I can't give you medium armor yet, which is actually sad. You're not gonna do so much melee. Should do fine. Jesus, what an ugly helmet! yours is alright, but come on, Rex. You'll get your shotguns later. Gain your health regeneration. Put up your warp and give another point to your barrier. Sounds good, and now for the equipment. I don't need any of those. And of course I sold one of them. And of course I sold all my snipers because I wasn't expecting this. Sheer stupidity. Yeah, okay. I have nothing really worthwhile for either. So I'm just gonna take it for what it is and yeah. Just continue on for the moment. I'm gonna use the quick way back. Wrong. And to the den! Back into the club. This is an order.
There are a few unlicensed vendors who operate in markets here. Sometimes they have good stuff.
Looks like it's shut down.
This knows.
Look out!
Wonderful kill. Rex, buddy. Yeah, you gotta kill Krogans twice. They are tough. But this is still easy for insanity difficulty. But I'm reasonably sure there is more about to happen.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
This would be a good time to find somewhere else to work.
Yeah, right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I never liked Fist anyway.
Good choice.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Yep, not always. Often, but not always. Also, I want the content of this locker. Damn it. No! Okay. Oh, perfect. Equipment, Garrus. Rex, you take this. I don't have a shotgun for you, but Garrus, my friend, I've got a sniper for you.
Wait! Don't kill me, I
Oh,
surrender!
okay.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Fist, you're a real blockhead.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
I am in charge here. You ever pull another stunt like that?
It was the only contract I had left. And don't we have something more pressing to worry about?
Yep.
That Quarian's dead if we don't go now.
And I like that this is actually on a timer. I got that, but we gotta make the time for a quick override and get Fist stuff. I don't get why people are back out here now. Hey, your buddy there just died. Sure you want to be there? Ha! Whacked him good. Let's move. Negative contact indeed, but we're still on the route for a Quarian. That is, I believe, in this side alley, so we should have plenty of time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the right place.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Ah, jeez. Oh god, he has a shotgun! I did not deserve to win this.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the foot?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help.
I did not deserve to survive this.
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Just doing my job.
Proof Saren's a traitor. This is it.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon.
Jeez,
Maybe
idiots
some kind
again.
of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
But sure he
Prime
wasn't.
was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that
Reapers.
other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers
With this,
as gods,
it makes
the
sense.
pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Yeah, the Council can suck it. Yeah,
The
I can't
Reapers
say
are a
that
threat to every
sadly.
species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
Even though I would like
No matter
to.
what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? Aquarian.
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Fair enough. Excuse me. My apologies once more for the interruption. But I had to take care of some not so friendly folk that were sitting right in front of my window. So, we may continue, I would say. We do have a little bit to do.
I thought you were on
After
your
all.
pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I like Tally.
I'll take all the help
Join
I
us.
can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
You too. I need combat power, and I like you. The only other person I can say it already. I love how there's a little bit of intel on biotic strength, tech strength, and combat strength on the team. Ashley Williams is the only full soldier that is available. Basically, we have all 6 classes represented here. Which is pretty cool. We've got the soldier, we've got the sentinel. There will be the expert, the adept. Rex is the vanguard. Garrus is the sniper. And Tally is just like me. A technician. We can boost our attack strength pretty high, but yeah, I do feel the need for some combat strength and biotic strength. And I like Rex, I like Garrus. Usually I would take Tally along, as well as our currently hidden squad member or Tally Garrus, just because I like these people. But since this is Insanity difficulty, I should try to keep things somewhat more optimized. At least to a degree. At least to a degree. Maybe not much, but a bit. Okay. We've got this set. Yes, we gotta go to the diplomat, I remember. Almost forgot about that guy. Hello, Zelton.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I can help
I know
you.
who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Technically.
Here, there should be proof enough for you.
Garrus, what do you have to prove?
This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human.
Of course I am.
For this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic.
It's all good. I hate Volus. Little footballs. Samesh, I remember you.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll put this right.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
Presidium's launch. Or something like that, I don't know. What a pretty fancy bar with a nice outlook. Also, there is more diplomats here.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place
Collect some experience, collect more money.
My first CSEC posting.
Good to meet you. Oh yes, execute a Palin soon.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard.
In the flesh.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I hope so.
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You're studying her injuries to learn more about Geth weaponry.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks.
Nope.
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you.
Good.
Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Dickhead.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Nah, not now.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant
Can I talk
day.
with her yet?
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very...
Don't believe the room. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
What can you tell me about...
Well, she's an Asari who works for
You've never been, have you, boy?
No, I never did. I couldn't
I love
afford it.
Rex.
It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
That's fine, Private. Just tell me where to find her.
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
I'm just gonna walk past you and snoop around in your terminals. I'm sure you have no issue with that, Executor. Ah, yes, the biotic cult. I do remember that mission.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression?
Almost.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
Nothing effective.
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once. Don't piss in my ear and tell me it's raining. I've known plenty of dirty CSEC agents. There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer.
I love Rex.
Spectres. They'll never come
Don't
to that
piss into my ear and tell me it's raining.
Tell me about your investigation.
Wonderful.
Into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
What?
I'll be going.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, Garrus.
It never gets dark. They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
Would bug me, not gonna lie. Gotta get back to the concert.
Has there been any word?
I reminded Mr. Bosker what we're fighting for. Your wife is coming home.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
I also have to... Honestly, we'll be back later anyway. We're not gonna leave the Citadel right after this, so... Let's get the fun part over with, shall we? It is an amazing moment that we are about to witness, after all.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom.
As a little side note, Asari age up to 1,000 years roughly.
To my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she
I
has
think
many
Tivos is
followers.
also in
She
her,
will make a
I don't know,
formidable ally
500-600s?
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
Yeah, way too late.
He's not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
Udina, I hate you.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The Commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
I love this scene.
It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
I faced Saren on Eden Prime and exposed him for a traitor. I've proven myself.
I love the subtle gestures within the Council.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our war.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
You're now a Spectre.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Jesus. It's echoing so much in this chamber.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
So now I also put a single point at the moment. In there I have hacking unlocked, so I have now AI hacking. Garrus now uses snipers, and Rex has his first points in shotguns. Then let's see what best to do now. We still have to deal with the consort. Presidium consort's chambers. I have nothing to deal with Balavon. How much cash do I have? 2,800, not really much, but that's to be expected.
What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort?
I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling. Though you are the first of your kind to respond to it.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
No doubt you were just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
You're with the Alliance? My brother.
Welcome. It is a
Ah,
pleasure.
you're that again. Well, I repeat, if your partner wasn't a Jenkins and was stationed on the SSV Normandy, then you should be fine. Mostly.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. That strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
I also know that if you respond with "that's it," she'll also hop into bed with you. If I'm not mistaken there. I don't know, it's been ages since I played Mass Effect 1. And even longer since I played it through a few times. It's also the Mass Effect that I've played the least out of all three. So some memories might be a little bit foggy. I still have to take care of the Hanar. I could have stayed down there. I did scan this keeper. I could check out...
Commander.
Show me your items.
Show me non-human. That is not good. That is not good. Not good. That would be fine. Silverback armor would be overall pretty good, but out of my league price-wise. I won't even bother for the moment with the amount, with buying things. I just don't have the finances to back that up yet. In due time, but not yet. Good, we gotta talk to the Hanar.
desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter. This one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Good.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Well, there was an achievement. And another level up. Yes. Give me hacking points. And a point here. Garrus, my friend. Technical armor. Damn it. Undo. Now you were were medium armor. Rax. I wanna see you, big boy, in heavy armor too. Potentially. Very good. Didn't I have... Yes. It's damn good looking. I'll take that. Or better yet, he'll take that. It's not good. Transit, way to the wards, another keep it to scan. Perfect. Got to visit Emily Wong. Gotta bring her the intel.
I'm surprised that you're willing to kill your own, Rex. Aren't the Krogan just a few generations away from extinction?
You don't get it. For all your talk of honor and pride, the Turians never had to test their principles in a real struggle. Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Rex gets it. I love this guy. Garrus, you're amazing.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah.
Ba -ba -da -ba -ba.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects.
Rex stretching his neck.
Human colonization insists that Eden Prime was an
Yeah. Not interested. Let's skip this a little bit. Even though on the other end it would of course be somewhat world building. Ah, we're here. Yes, keep it to scan. And yes, Miss Wong.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
Maybe.
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to me before you talk to anyone else?
Yes.
That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are.
Give me the cash!
If you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Oh yes, oh yes. Decent sum. I'll take it. Very, very decent sum indeed. Then let's check out these traders, and I think then I should be done. Mostly. Oh yeah, these guys again. Per expat.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you got.
Yes, please.
Most excellent. I am sure you will.
I'll take this license just for safety measure. And I can afford anything else. Ah. Everything's too expensive for me. I'm poor. If I remember correctly...
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
So, show me non-human armors. Let's see if I can do anything for Garrus or Rex. All too expensive.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good...
And something for me, maybe. Give me another license. Licenses become important late, just a little bit later. Not just yet, but a little bit later. But I find nothing. I'm back at the den. I can't do anything at the den. I think... Was there something at... Shit. I think CSEC Academy had something? Wasn't there Khaleesa bin Sinan al-Jalani? That I still remember this fucking name. Isn't that true? No? The bitch isn't here? Very good. Spectre Requisition Officer. This way. Almost forgot about that guy.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC Requisitions Officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake.
No.
System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre. Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'm opening the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I would love to buy that shit! It is absolutely amazing. Spectre Master Gear. Just have a look at this pistol. Let's compare this for a second. This is mighty powerful. This is mighty, mighty powerful. But nothing I can work with, sadly. No stuff I can buy. Could try to get a biotic amp, but I don't get anything from that. Well, that is sadness, but it seems to be all I can do here. This way to the docking bay.
News, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Damn, Garrus looks really smooth in that armor. I'd like that. I want that set.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot.
Oh, yes.
Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone.
As a very quick rundown, essentially the target of the two of them is hiding in a refinery on a planet, and Saren decides to basically blow up the refinery to bring out the target, civilian casualties be damned, and later on claimed for the Council that Anderson was too emotionally attached to Kaylee Sanders, one of the key persons in this book, to think rationally and risk the mission this way, and that's the reason the refinery blew up, and yada yada yada. So basically pinned everything negative in this mission on Anderson.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
I'm not sure yet where to start. Getting Liara early on is cool, but leaving her in there is also quite fun, since she'll be a little bit delusional from lack of food and water for quite a while. But I think I'll get her out of the way.
The Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
I'll absolutely... Yeah, it's probably the best. And both Noveria and Pharaohs have quite a few tough parts. So I'll be a bit careful.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Like I'd be a different species.
Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Hate that guy still.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's jump on the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others.
Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Our enemy knows we're coming.
When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Humanity needs to do this.
Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn straight.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
Presley.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
Yes, Nihilus got killed by the traitor that we are currently hunting down. What is your point, Presley?
Yes, ma'am.
I hate this guy. Maybe not fair on him, but I hate this guy. On the other hand, well, he gets a button through his head. Honestly, this must be Captain's quarters. I never knew this room existed. Or is it Captain's quarters? I don't know. Anderson was sitting here the other day. So, earlier. Caden, I don't like you, you're boring, but I want to talk to you anyway.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
What's your opinion on the last?
I don't see how we could have done things any better. At least, and we were on the scene faster than any other Alliance ship could have been.
We'll talk another time.
Commander?
Alright, then I still want to talk to Garrus, Rex, and Tally. Because those three are way more interesting than the two humans. Hate this damn elevator here in the Normandy. Open up! Thank you. Ugh. Apologies.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
For the most part, the rules are there for a reason.
Maybe. But sometimes it feels like the rules are only there to stop me from doing my work. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to... I understand, Commander.
Ah, yes, my requisition officer.
Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
And he is a reason for the licenses
Whatever
that I
you
bought.
want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you got.
Fair enough. Definitely fair enough. Means we can also buy from here this good stuff. But as is now, that could actually be good for me. Only improves attack cooldown. Not happy with that. Next Tally, Adams. No, first Adams, then Tally, then Rex. Since we haven't talked to Adams yet.
Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is.
Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander, but I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
Tally!
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole.
That makes about
On matters that affect
50,000.
an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
And it sounds honestly like a very effective system.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first.
And got severely beaten.
Across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
Hey, you can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile, searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic...
Yeah, Tally.
I didn't mean to offend you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up. Most Quarians tend to have pretty strong opinions about the Geth.
Tally.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth...
You don't know half of it.
...to the new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Well, there are exceptions.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
There are exceptions, of course. There are Quarians that decided not to return. And those are tricky fellows.
Nice ship you got, Shepard.
Thanks,
what
Rex.
What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard.
Rex, you're amazing.
I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? Ask a Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
An exchange that has absolute meme value.
Shepard.
Rex.
Shepard. Rex. Love it. Yes. Let's get back up. And I'd say before we go anywhere, we're gonna finish up for today. It's been on almost 4 hours. I'm happy. Made decent progress. I'm back in Mass Effect, and I'm looking forward to continue on. So, let me drop a quick save there. Exit the game. And I say, thank you for watching. See you around.